Let me get a drink here, chat, and then we'll get started. Hello, chat. I got a bit of a headache today, so I don't know if we're gonna do second half of the stream, but at the very least I want to get a little more Final Fantasy VII in. Something sounds off with the mic, but I don't know what it is. I think it's fine. That's probably fine. Set a bunch of things arranged in the setup though, so not surprising. I'll talk about it as we go. Okay. Alright, are we good to go? Looks like it. Except for I can't hear anything. I can now hear things. There we go. Right, we just waltzed in. We got the key to floor 67. No, I guess 60. I'm pretty sure new content has been turned off. No, because the hard part, don't let your guard dip down. Hope everything's alright. Damn, that's clean. Hold on here. Let's, There we go. Now I can preview the stream and also, see chat. Well, what are they doing? I don't even think it's the right model, right? What the hell's going on there? Huh. Checking out security is patrolling the area. I just sneak past and wave us by. Yeah, a pretty predictable pattern. But you can always play it safe. I really don't know what's going on there at the bottom. Then press circle. I fixed whatever was going on with the button glyphs. It turns out there was an extra mod you had to download for it. The setting for it was just for support for it. And now that we got the support, or support for the icons, then I had to actually download the icons themselves. That's all it was. This part gives me so much anxiety. Granted, there's just a lot of things about FF7 that randomly give anxiety. Still don't know what's going on down there at the bottom. Alright, let's keep this shit moving. So we're here to save Aerith. I know. Let's see. Let's keep her. Could I find a key card? She screwed. She did. Once her past floor 60, even employees need a key card to get around. What are you doing? ... Oh, I see. You're with them, huh? Everyone's been talking about them lately. So you're Shinra's maintenance division. Guess even a building like this is bound to start showing signs of wear and tear. Take that door over there. It isn't closing. You ought to fix its stat. And while you're at it, you might as well look around the other floors. Take this. Thanks, bro. Thanks, dude. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the original video. Though I glossed over it, but like the puzzle here is given a consistent answer in the non-English versions and non-Japanese. Japanese and English, it's... Hello, Jesus. In Japanese, it's of like a full sentence. And then in English and all the other languages, it spells one word. And then if you're playing in any language that isn't English or Japanese, the word is the same. It's always Mako. But it's always a 4-letter word in English. It's random. Look at that. Midgar's mayor reduced to no more than a Shinra librarian. A Shibrel, or something. Like, that was what was about to come out of my mouth. I really don't know what I meant by that. I assume you're looking to get upstairs. Well, if you're a lucky day, I'll let you have my keycard. If you can tell me the correct passphrase. Tell me the right passphrase, and the keycard is yours. If you guess right on the first try, you can throw in a nice bonus. This may be way easier with the localization fixes. Passphrase. I see. The mayor has quite a lot of free time on his hands, though, with President Shinra managing almost every aspect of Midgar's operation. You can hardly blame him. But if it's a puzzle you must solve, perhaps I can lend a hand. Assistant, certainly. As a government official, nothing pleases me more than assisting the citizens. I'll gladly give you a hint for 500 gil in your dreams. No, that's how you feel. Good luck. I'll be here ready to assist. Oh, we have plenty of money. Okay. Where were the books I was getting in general? I believe it was the computer terminal all the way in the back. Public security and advanced weapon. Somewhere to tidy up to use. We're placing books back, but where are the books to be placed? Oh, no. It's just which one doesn't belong. So, yeah, like I was saying, so I got a headache today, so I'm trying to just take it easy. So we'll see how long we'll be live for. Records are non-circulating. All materials on this floor must remain on the premise. Midgar sectional map. Midgar sectional map. City department schedule for Mako Energy Reactor. Oh Christ. That was only the first, that's only like the first part of it. It's finding out which ones are, which of these don't belong on the shelf. And then is it that number there with it that identifies the letter within the sentence? Wait, it's changing every time. Huh? Am I crazy? The bottom one. It's two per shelf. Okay, okay. Yep, slow waking up. Well, not waking up, but yeah, it was wearing off a headache, so I'm putting myself through the ringer on this one. Shinra Company plate design. Also, let me know how the audio is. It feels like it should be, well, I don't know. The monitoring is quieter than it should be. I don't know. Just let me know how the audio is. I turned the game down a smidge, but yeah. Ideally, I just sound the same as ever. Shinra Company plate designs and its associated problems. Materia production, military application. Mako weapons. Soldier deployment. Ground weaponry. Security. I guess military? H. So one of the letters is H. Okay, space. Okay, these belong. Now it's being silly. Space. Just two organisms. So keep a tab on that one. Okay. E. So we got E. H. EH. EH. Alright, urban spatial planning. City department. Urban. Urban. Follower goal met. That's cute. I can see that now. I don't know who followed, but thank you. Enjoy lurking. Always appreciated. Anyway. I only saw the chat thing pop up. Shit. E. W. H. H-E-W. I should know it by now, because they're all relevant words. H-E-W. Development division. Organisms. Ancients through history. Gassed. I was gonna say biology. Six, seven, E, two E's. Ancient history. I don't think he gives you a real hint. I think he just tells you what to do with it. Parts of the paraphrases have been hidden within these 4 archives. Pay close attention to the records contained in each room. Find the name of each archive written on a plaque outside the door. You don't even have to guess what it's for. I don't think I ever knew that. I don't think I ever realized you could read this sign outside the room to tell you what's inside. I thought you had to gather the context clues of what was inside. Anyway, we're going to bed, cast the stream every night. Alright. Shinra Research Development Division Archive. Research and Development, R&D. Well, when we say R&D, that makes this a lot easier. It might be the Heidegger one. Well, that's E. 2 E's? Urban Planning Division. This one? W? H-E-E-W? PubSec and Advanced Weapon Art, yeah, military. H. We. It should spell a word, like I was saying, like in Spanish, French, German, the answer's always Mako. The answer's always Mako. Allow me to check my favorite resource. Check it. Walk through. That's the elemental material on the first try? Oh, that's absolutely worth looking up. I thought it was like an ether or an elixir or something. Oh, we do get to guess from a list. Oh, they changed it. Oh, they changed it. Oh, they changed it. It's the word. It's not the letter now. It's the word. Wow, they made it a sentence. How it wasn't, like I was saying, it is in Japanese. In Japanese, it's a whole sentence. In English, they have it, it's each like, kanji formed, like it's 4 kanji that forms a whole sentence. In English, it was letter to replace each kanji. So they turned it into a full fucking sentence. Okay. Yeah, run it back, run it back. All the way up here. Worst. Worst might be enough just to get it from there. Seventh word. Worst Shinra. Wow. Thing in the original game. In the original Japanese, it is. Yeah, in the original Japanese, it has you picking out kanji from the titles in the same way, but you take like 4 of those kanji from the parts of the titles and it forms a full sentence. So the easier way to do it was how they originally did it in the English release, which was per letter, just going to the letters, since it's like 1 letter replacing each kanji. Yeah, 4-letter words. Yeah, it's sorry, let me recap on that. This is the Shinra archaeology cut. It's a much more recent faithful fan translation project that also still takes consideration for the material later, and essentially if you are following along with like 7 Remake and 7 Rebirth, it's a very well researched and well done fan translation. You just love the sound of that? It's true, President Shinra is the worst. I should be king of Midgar, not him. Well, the promise is a promise. Here, take it. 65. Never thought I'd get it. You get it on the first try. It just goes to show you can't always judge a book by its cover. Well, can't go back on my word now. Here's a bonus. How to help you like this, you ask? It's obvious. Payback, revenge. Shinra has been making me suffer for years and years. So I've been winding you guys up. Now you're ready to head upstairs and give Shinra hell. Tit for tat. Let's see how they like them apples. That's why it's in widescreen and still. It's in widescreen, 60 FPS, but the resolution is still low because I wanted it like that. The internal resolution's still down. The archaeology cut also has an option for a bunch of restoring a whole bunch of cut content and cut scenes. I have those off now, but when I was streaming this over on YouTube, I did show them off. I showed them off to like get an idea of what they are. Phil was more into them than I was, so I appreciated him having like excuse me, he had some like commentary to add with his opinions on how they handled it. For me, like, cause it does add a lot in verifying keycard. Open doors this floor up to 3 times. Use for entering the air ducts. Somewhere would be nice. I'll add it to the stream title. Yeah, no problem. Here we go. Added it to the title. While I'm here, let me keep this window open so I can see, because this is a pain. You know, open a video, it might be loud. I got it muted. Yeah, I'm prepping for redoing the Final Fantasy VII video, and I'm just making sure I have when I talk about modding, it'll be at the very end, and it won't be brief, but I do want to make sure it's something I really want to recommend. Like this one was in a development for a long time. It's by people that really genuinely love this stuff, and the whole team that's been doing this has also been translating a whole ton of like interviews and articles from Japanese as well for like quite a while now. For the last couple of years I've been following them and their work just on what they're doing on the translation end in translating interviews and everything. So they're extremely in tune with how the developers intend and speak on things. Headlands, yep. And it's extremely easy setup too. I'm pretty sure it would be the easiest translation to set up, just because you can do it within the 7th Heaven mod loader. And there's a PS1 version. It straight up is a PS1 version, if you want to play it on original hardware with their translation. Which is what I'm trying to really evaluate and consider. There's more to debate on, like, the cut content, because I do feel those things get cut for a reason. And it's also just, like, me and Phil having our, like, back and forth on it. That's exactly how it goes in the dev room and the meetings they have over the same kind of things, like what sort of scenes need to be cut and save in time. But if we're cutting them, then we're diminishing the emotional impact of the other Avalanche members. We're also kind of losing the idea that Avalanche is a larger thing than Barrett and his friends. And then like in the end product, to some people, it ends up looking like they didn't even intend for Shinra to be for Avalanche to be larger than Barrett and his team, when it was very much planned like that from the very beginning, that they are separated from the rest of Avalanche. They're a splinter cell. That's what they call them in Remake and Rebirth. Call them a splinter cell, and that's very, very accurate. That idea seems undermined in the original, as if they didn't plan it, but they totally did. Oh, I gotta cash out. Exchange vouchers. It also takes the terminology from the Remake and Rebirth games as well, so the all materia is called Magnify Materia, for example. So things like that. I need to refresh this. A little bit of audio delay. Nah, it's not terrible. I think the audio delay is worse for me than it is for you guys. And if that's the case, that's fine. Assess. I forget what it was called originally. I don't think it was called Assess. Someone's got to do it. While the ads are going, I will just be going through equipment. Okay, now that that's done. I think there were some other things I missed throughout replaying this. But I don't know if I'll be going back to them. Yeah, since we're such in a really uneventful part, I'll finish up a little more. Okay, so I need to go to the gym. Can't hurt to try. Nothing came out. Okay. That save marker is really big. Is it broken? Nothing a little banging can't fix? Wash. Excuse me, what are you doing? Please calm yourself. Okay. Get some rest. And we're back from ads. I've only gone up one floor, didn't do much else from there. I was checking the guide to make sure I'm doing everything and not missing anything important. We banged on the soda machine so that later on when we revisit here, later in the game, we get items from it. Locker room. Ether, and then up here, the heck is this, a megaphone? And he's hanging on to something like this, puts it back. That's Kate Sith's ultimate weapon. And just puts it back. Alright, time for another fuck-ass puzzle. Locked. I think we have fights up here, so that's... the encounter rate is lower here. This might be one of the areas where in the Japanese version the encounter rate was full, and then in the English version they toned down the encounter rate in this room. Chest in the top left room, bottom left. Got me. I was gonna say, are they doing a lot of damage? I just got a limit. Okay, I was about to ask if my model is responding to colors, and that confirmed it was. God damn, I love how this looks. I want to make sure to focus on mods that, like, relevant to the content that's been in the video. We talked about it. I didn't really talk about it last time we were streaming, but New Threat is a really cool mod for FF7. In changing every encounter in the game into a nice puzzle that's more almost conventional for Final Fantasy. For first time playing, I'm not sure if it's ideal though. I think something like New Threat is better suited if you've already played the game before and are looking for a way to spice it up. Top left, top right. But the reason for the mod existing does make sense. FF7's combat is pretty deliberately bare bones. think, yeah, technically, like, it's the first game where they made the final boss really easy. And there are enemies in the game. There are enemies in the game harder than the final boss. Though that's talking about the super bosses, so I don't know if that really counts. Because they're super bosses. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't count because the other games did have super bosses, and those ones were... like War Machine, right? War Machine was pretty fucking hard. Comparatively. I don't even remember which game War Machine was in, but it was harder. That's why I remember it more than the final bosses. Bottom left room. Something just opened. We still got one more piece. Do we worry about it? Yeah, there's only 5 pieces. Yeah, alright. So we're not going in there, but we're going over here. In the bathroom. Gross, I should flush it. Let's climb up. Damn, that's a lot of suits. I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, taking into account both the sector's established manufacturing capacity and all investments we've made to date. I estimate the company's losses stand somewhere around 10 billion gil. Then there's the cost of rebuilding the Sector 7 plate, which I calculate that will not be needed. Sir? The Sector 7 plate will be left as it is. Instead, I will recommence the Neo Midgar project. Then the Promised Land soon will be ours. Once it is, we will raise Mako rates everywhere by 15%. Rate hike, yo. I do love the Space and Aeronautics division will be included. I do hope the Space and Aeronautics division will be included in this new budget. The profits generated by these increased rates will be distributed between Reeve and Scarlet. Aww. As a president, increasing Mako rates further will only invite unrest from our citizens. It will be fine. The foolish masses will not complain. They will trust in Shinra all the more. That's right, after all, it was Shinra who saved the people of Sector 7 from those filthy terrorists. That lion sack. Professor Hojo, how fares the girl? As a specimen, she is inferior to her mother, Ifalna. But I'm still in the process of comparing the two, but preliminary data shows an 18% differential. How long will the rest of your inspection take? Roughly 120 years. I should not think it achievable within our lifetimes, nor that of the specimen granted. Which is why I intend to propagate her species. In doing so, we can create ancients with longer lifespans, strong enough to withstand the rigor of experimentation. And what about the Promised Land? Will this not hinder our plans? I am taking that into account. The girl should make a strong mother, though she does have her frailties. Well, that concludes our meetings. Something stinks. Yeah, there was no need to change that line. That was Aerith they were talking about, wasn't it? I don't know. Probably. We should follow them. Something in there reminded me, and maybe it's been noticeable, maybe it'll be more noticeable as I'm carefully reading through everything. When you also translate from Japanese to English, the sentences are really fucking long. You can condense so much information, much more information quickly in Japanese, and when you try to spell it all out as best you can, you're gonna have characters talking they're gonna really fill up these text boxes, and they're gonna have multiple of those text boxes. We saw that in Mega Man Battle Network 4 was a really good example of a game with like a poor, not just a poor like translation because it was so rushed, but it also had the issue of Hojo, huh? Characters would just yap and yap and yap in Battle Network 4. And being a rushed localization, there wasn't as much consideration for condensing information. It was all just spelled out, repetitive, and reiterating. And that's what something here is reminding me of. I remember him. Hojo, he's in charge of Shenra's Research and Development Division. You must know him, right, Cloud? This is my first time actually seeing him, so that's Hojo. I think we're going right in. Yep. Please evacuate immediately. Oh, okay, we're good on health. Does that say sample? I do not think you could ever read that before. Is this today's research subject, sir? Yes, we'll begin the experiment right away. Raise it to the next floor. My precious little specimen. Tap tap. Precious specimen. You're gonna use it in some sort of biological experiment. Genova. Genova Sephiroth's. So they brought her here. Cloud, pull yourself together. Did you see her? See who? She's still moving. Is she alive? The hell? She's got no head. Come on, this is ridiculous. Let's keep moving. Nah, I like the original. I like, this is stupid. Let's go. Where's its fucking head? This is stupid. Let's move it. I was a big fan of that. That is one of the funniest Barrett lines from the original. Where's its fucking head? This is stupid. Aerith. Aerith, so that's her name. Well, what do you want? We're taking Aerith back. Intruders. Took you long enough to catch on. I can't be expected to keep track of very little impertinent thing. What now? Do you intend to kill me? I'd advise against that. The equipment here is very delicate. With me gone, who will be left to operate it? Damn it. Now you see, at times like this, it's best to think things through and let logic prevail. Bring in the specimen. Cloud, help. What the hell do you think you're doing? Lending a hand or two to dying species. Both are on the verge of extinction. Without my intervention, these unique breeds will soon die out. Breeds? You make me sick. Aerith is a human being. You ain't getting away with this. Barry, can't you do something? You bet your ass I can. Stand back. No, stop. What have you done, my precious specimen? Get his ass. Now's our chance to get Aerith. Thanks, Cloud. Cloud, what's wrong? The elevator, it's moving. I think you'll find this next specimen most impressive, a truly ferocious creature. Your foe looks rather formidable. Allow me to lend you my strength. It talked? We can speak as much as you wish later, young lady. First, we need to deal with that monster. Someone should get Aerith to safety. What's our recommendation here? You send away Tifa as Barrett's attacks will do more damage. Tifa, I'm counting on you. What's your name? Red 13 is the name I was given by Hojo, a moniker with no meaning whatsoever to me. You may refer to me however you wish. Red 13 it is. Alright, let's rumble. Oh, I put the anti-poison on... Tifa. Damn it, man. Okay, that was decent. He already got cross slash? Wait, is the anti-poison... Maybe the anti-poison was on, what's his face? Shit. Here, they're in the back row, so the whole point here is damaging that guy. You can't melee because lower damage from being in the back row penalty. This isn't about taking out the ads, it's about dealing with the back row mechanics. Cloud has cover on? Oh boy. There we go. You alright, Aerith? She seems okay in more ways than one. I have a right to choose too. I have a right to choose too, you know. I have no interest in anyone who walks on two legs. So what the hell are you? A fascinating question, but one which is difficult to answer. I am that which you see before you, nothing more, nothing less. No doubt that you will have much more to ask, but for now I suggest we focus on escaping. I can lead the way. Follow me. Cloud, you really came for me? Huh. I apologize for my behavior earlier. I assure you it was merely an act to throw Hojo off guard. Ain't no need to be here now that we've rescued Aerith. Let's hurry up and hit the road. We'll stand out if all 5 of us move together. Let's split into 2. And rearrange your party. And that's another magnifying materia. The X and circle were not reversed. But that's okay. I think we're good. Enemy skill materia. Nice. I'll double check though. Oh, that even gave points for their ranking. Whoops. That's fucked up. Potion. Do whatever Hojo told me. Here's the key card to 68. Would the enemy do that? I don't think so. Carbon bangles from the Mod Slashers, and he gets to a hard edge from Soldier Third. As these are extremely valuable at this stage of the game. Okay. Okay. Let's go for it. Wait, who has the steel materia? Tifa has the steel materia. Did he say the line? I didn't hear it at all. I wouldn't be surprised with everything I've done if that's not set up properly. Let's see. Excuse me.
Get help.
It worked. It should have brought him up on my shoulder, though. Well, have Shump as compensation. Fuck. I'm trying to find the shortcut for soft reset. Let's see. Control R or L3, then select start. Yeah, close enough. Hello, Streetcar, welcome. Well, if we're going in with that knowledge... yeah, put four... Well... No, we want 4 slots on Cloud. I thought she had something to prevent... Oh, I think it was 4 slots. No, the star pendant. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's sorted out. There we go. Speed through the dialogue. We got a lot of FF14 stuff happening tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry. In the next, like, 2 weeks. FanFest coming up, which should announce the next expansion. I'm just happy to be getting out of Dawn Trail, for sure. If anything, at least for the community to stop complaining. But hopefully everything goes well. I hope we just, everything starts going in a better direction. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, with it, whatever FanFest stuff is, we'll restream it. It should be at good hours. Should have thought about it. That would have been a cool trip. But that's alright. Maybe next US FanFest. We'll be streaming 14 again at the end of the month and catch back up on MSQ, right? Yep, go Tifa. Are we all in the back row? I think about it, I don't think we are. I think Barrett's the only one in the back row. Then again, we're taking so little damage, we might all be considered back row. It's really hard for me to honestly tell in this game. There we go. Cheapers. Okay. Yeah, because we want to steal. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, we did kind of just set all this up. Damn it. Back here. Out. Here. Equipment. Titan bangle off. Back out. In here. Equip. Titanium. 4 slots. Star pendant. There we go. I do know we're gonna need poison coming up here. Magnify healing. Another materia for the extra MP stat. Dumb down the chance with day 1 patch. They could do that if they give us FF14 Classic. FF14 Classic is not 1.0, it's Heaven Sword. I think I would like that. I don't know what I want from the jobs yet. Here, put all these on just to start leveling them up more. There we go. Elevator on floor 66. Cloud, where's the steel materia? Okay. We'll go down just to, yeah, get a save point. Spend a little time here grinding then just to, get hard edge at least. The last time I did this, I remember it actually took me a little while. Which is why I'm a little frustrated by that convenient fight I got earlier. I'm reading slow, or reading carefully. I should increase the field message speed so I can read it faster. Been live for an hour, 10 minutes. I don't know about Invincible versus. I might just do FF7 tonight. Just because I had that headache earlier. So, if we weren't there for last stream yesterday, when I started to play some Mega Man Star Force, and when I started it, like into the first like 10 minutes into Star Force, my monitor died. And I mean dead. I had encounters disabled. And it was dead. Unplugged everything and still wasn't showing up. Well, that's not good. Well, that's not good. Didn't steal anything. Come on. There we go. Okay, that works out. Well, that shouldn't do too much damage. Come on. It's apparently a thing. Hard edge stolen. Alright. It's apparently a known thing with Asus monitors. It's called the white screen of death. The monitor just went white all of a sudden in the middle, and it had a few like blue streaks down it, but it just zapped and died. And it was still like that even with like everything unplugged. I had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with the signal otherwise. Just straight gone. That's unfortunate. I did get that monitor on a very good Black Friday sale last year, though. So it's not the end of the world. I would like to RMA it. And then I guess if I get it back, I might end up selling it. In the meantime, my brother did get a monitor a while ago that he did not end up using. It really wasn't as convenient as he was hoping it would be, I believe. And I think that's understandable. It is a 49-inch ultra-wide. It's 32 by 9 in aspect ratio. It's 32 by 9. It's 49 inches. It's massive. And it is an OLED. I'm gonna start using it, and at the very least, I am actually enjoying using it, and I'm getting benefits out of it. It was actually been worth it. Somersault, nice. Now we want 4 slots, right? Nah, fuck it. Okay. Cool. So I'm getting use out of it. What the monitor can do is it can do picture by picture. And that means I have, it's a dual streaming PC, dual streaming PC setup I have here. And both computers are plugged into this monitor. And what it's able to do is it's able to give me a 21:9 input for the gaming PC, and then it's able to use the rest of that space to show me the other PC. So I am now able to, on the same monitor, see chat, see the preview, and manage everything with the gaming PC. And it's on OLED, so there is no backlight distracting. It's all right there. So it's all very nice. Let's add Jay in. Sorry, Jay. The Neko arc is here. Here, I'll call. Wait, wrong PC. Hello.
I am here now.
All right. You are here. Look at that.
Look at that. Wow.
Who would have thought? Now then, floor 66. I guess we can go this way.
So where are we at? What are we doing? What's going on?
That's a good question. We're infiltrating Shinra, looking for Aerith. We just got Aerith, and now we're gonna escape. And then everything's gonna work out, and then we'll live happily ever after.
The end. Can I
The
watch?
end.
There we go. Yeah.
Give me a
Hello,
sec.
Cloud. Oh, he's so small.
Yeah.
This is like the same angle as like the Madagascar ship part where you have to like pick up the crewmates.
Chat clip it.
No, wait, no, wait.
Add that one to the montage.
No, god darn it. I just got here. Jay is sprayed the vent or wherever she wasn't supposed to be messing around in. Yeah, no, I fell from the vent.
Hey, what gives? Would you mind pressing up? The Turks must be a trap. That's rude.
There's dust
That's
dust
song.
everywhere.
It helps if you've had quite the. It seems you've had quite the thorough ride. I hope you enjoyed it. Damn. And now we've been captured.
Cool. I sneezed.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So you all got caught too, huh? Where's Aerith? Somewhere safe. She's very valuable after all, the last remaining ancient. Don't you know, they called themselves the Cetra. Thousands of years ago, they flourished, but the ancestry has since been buried in history. The Cetra, that girl belongs to their line? The Cetra, the ancients, call them what you will, it is they who led us to the promise. They who will lead us to the promised land. I expect great things from that girl. The promised land, but isn't that just a legend? Perhaps, but a legend far too appealing not to pursue. It is said the promised land is a place of incredible earthly abundance, and where the land is bountiful. The Mako must be too. Precisely, we shall have no need for expensive reactors. The Mako will flow of its own accord, bathing us in as much energy as we could ever want. It is there Neo Midgar will be built, the next stage in Shinra's glory. Quit dreaming. Oh, don't you know, these days all it takes to make dreams come true is money and power. But I digress, the little press conference has gone on long enough. Hi, Rude. Come on now, out this way. Hold up, asshole, I got heaps to say to you. Well. He shan't be saying it. If you have any complaints, you can kindly submit them to my secretary. Think we can escape? Leave it to me. I knew I could count on you. Wonder how Aerith's doing. Okay.
He looked so sad.
Cloud, you there? Aerith, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I never doubted you'd come for me. You asked for a bodyguard, didn't you? The deal was one date, right? I see. Tifa, you're in there too? So sorry to intrude. But Aerith, I've got a question. What's up? Does the Promised Land really exist? I'm not sure. All I know is the Cetra are born of the planet, with her they speak, her flesh they shape. How did the rest of it go? Unto her promised land shall the Cetra one day return. By her loving grace and providence may take their place in paradise. What does that mean? Beyond the words themselves, I couldn't say. With her they speak? What does the planet say? Well, it's full of people, and it's like they're all talking at once, so it's hard to make anything out clearly. You can hear it now? I can only ever hear it at the church in the slums. Nothing gets through in Midgar anymore. That's what my mom told me. My real mom, I mean. I'm having some microphone fuzz.
I hear it.
It went away, though. I don't know what's causing that. It's still kind of there. I don't know. It's been coming and going. I did so much today, I'm not surprised, and I will cry when I don't figure it out. Aerith, one day you must leave Midgar. You must speak to the planet and find your own promised land. That's what she said to me. I thought I'd stop being able to hear it once I grew up, but... How's Barrett doing? Yo. So Aerith's an ancient, and the ancients are really called the Cetra. These ancients know where the promised land is, and Shinra's trying to find it. But the Promised Land's just a place mentioned in legends. There's no telling whether it really exists. That all sound right? Scratch his ear. The folks at Shinra think the Promised Land is swimming in Mako energy, which means if Shinra manages to reach it, they'll suck all that Mako dry. That makes the landware wither away and the planets get even weaker. We can't just let that happen. It's time for Avalanche to bring in new members. We got me, Tifa, Cloud, plus Aerith now too. How about it? Want to join? Well, ain't you a wet blanket? What about Red 13? Talk to us, Red. Gramps. Gramps? Gramps? What's so funny? Nah, nothing. Bro's got family. I better get some sleep. I read that it's Fiend, as in we're questioning Fiend. From hit MMO Final Fantasy XIV, Dawn Trail. Holy golly, I wonder what happened to that guard. The door's open. When did that happen? What's going on? Tifa, wake up. What is it? Something weird's going on. Look outside. Jeepers.
Creepers. Where'd you get those peepers?
What on earth could have happened?
Where'd you get those eyes?
Big ol' ass. He must have the keys on him. Tifa, you get Aerith, I'll go help Barrett and Red 13. Morning, guys. Something's wrong. How'd you get in here? Why is the door open? It's kind of creepy. Did something happen? The hell's going on? No human could have done this. I'll scout things out ahead. I'll hang back and clean up this mess. Y'all go on without me and don't let Shinra catch you again. Alright, let's follow Red 13. I was gonna say, I thought there was blood here too. No, it's over here. There it is. Genova specimen. The trail indicates she headed upstairs. Must have used the specimen elevator in the back. A nice little save, why not? I guess I'll like reconnect the XLR cables later. I'm not really sure what else to do about that fuzz. This is a creature, all right. Get a better look at him. Hojo is a sick fuck. Hazardous waste. Follow the blood trail. Headed for something upstairs. More of them. The tantalizing taste. It poisoned. Nobody can heal. Damn it. Oof. Good job, Tifa. Nekawar can heal. Good for her, you know? Thank you. Oh great, Cloud's the only choice. There. Welcome back, Jesus.
Hello, cheese.
Follow the blood trail. Oh, I didn't want to do... whatever. I'm still gonna kill. Get out of here, Niles. I can see the ads now. We got an ad break in 59 minutes. I will probably take a 3-minute break when we do that. And like I was saying, I'm not up for Invincible today. We'll do it tomorrow. Especially if it's just me playing, because no one else is gonna be. No one else has access to it, to a console with it. Because everyone has made the correct decision of not buying a PS5.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do it tomorrow. Because yeah, I'm not feeling it today. I'm over that headache from earlier, but still want to just take it easy. And yeah, we'll take a break here through this ad break. And we'll stand up and take care of Niles. He's a little antsy. Good timing on that part. So we'll be right back here. Alright, I'm back. Got 30 more seconds here. Welcome back. Jesus, where are your ads? Anyway, they ended a minute ago? Oh, okay. I wonder what the timer tells me. 2-minute ad? Huh. Well, anyway. So my plan is that reset the chat thing, cool. Let's get out of Midgar and then we'll call it a stream. That being said, we still gotta fight Rufus, we still gotta ride the bike, and then we gotta fight the enemy at the end. This mic thing is really annoying. I had to figure that out. I guess I'm just gonna like turn everything off and back on and replug in XLR cables and hope that fixes the fuzz. He's dead. The president of Shinra is dead. The sword, could it be? Sephiroth's. Sephiroth is alive? Looks that way. He's supposed to be the only one who can wield that blade. Who gives a shit who done it? You realize what this means? Shinra's finished. Yup. Please don't kill me. What happened here? Sephiroth came. Did you see him? Did you see Sephiroth? I did. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. You're absolutely sure about that? Would I lie at a time like this? I heard his voice too. He was muttering something. I will not let them have the promised land. So what? The promised land really does exist and Sephiroth's doing all this to protect it from Shinra? So he's a good guy then? Protect the promised land, a good guy? No way. It's not that simple. I know Sephiroth, and what he's after is completely different. Rufus, damn, so he's here. Who's Rufus? The vice president, heir to the throne himself. They say he's heartless, completely cold-blooded. I wonder what he's like. I know of him, but only by name. He's been on some sort of extended business trip. He's dead. So Sephiroth really is still alive. What have we here? And who might you all be? I'm Cloud, ex-soldier first class. I'm from Avalanche. Me too. Local florist. Research specimen. What a ragtag group of misfits. Well, I'm Rufus, president of the Shinra Electric Power Company. Old man only just kicked the bucket and you're already taken over. Indeed I am, and you have the pleasure of hearing my first presidential address. My father sought to rule the world with wealth, and I can't deny that worked for him. After all, the masses are convinced Shinra keeps them safe. Work at Shinra, make a fair wage, and if some terrorist threat should appear, Shinra's army will swoop in and save the day. A perfect arrangement at first glance. But that's not how I do things. My father's ways are too costly for my taste. I intend to rule this world through fear. To rewind, Shinra is supposed to only be in electricity. They are just an electric company. They also happen to have a military and run the entire city and use fossil fuels. A local terror is all it takes to control the people's minds. Why waste a single gil on such ignorant riffraff? Yes, I am different from my father. Well, you sure love making speeches just as much as he did. Barrett, take Aerith and get out of this building. What? I'll explain later. This is the planet's true crisis. The hell do you mean? We can talk about it later. For now, just trust me. I'll join you once I've taken care of this guy. Fine, you got it. That's an interesting way for him to address that. Hello, welcome. Cloud, I can't help but worrying about him. I'll wait for Cloud. You all go and get to the elevator. I'm sure security's gonna be tighter from here on out. We better get all our gear in order.
Always something that confused you. How the heck does an electric company have an army of heavily armored soldiers? Yeah.
It may be commentary on something, but no.
Eh?
This game's a lot of social commentary about the power companies wield, private companies can wield. What if a private company could have a military? That'd be crazy. What am I looking for? Let's see. Yes, I do want to remove it. They can all be in the back row, yeah. Oh, great. Cover, sure. Not gonna be as important because he's just gonna be shooting. That's fine. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, why, wait, hold on, yeah, what materia does he have? Healing, but, yeah, she's got enough other magic. But I do want to put extra materia on her just so she's giving it AP. Oh, this way? Those are the elevator. We should be fine in this fight. I usually have a little trouble in this fight, but we should be fine. I put everyone in the back row. Got all our magic set up. And just like that, I should just be good holding the button. Yeah, another thing today was when I set up this new monitor, it was really high up. And I think the viewing angle of it was worth trying out just to see if I would benefit posture-wise. But the way I was very slightly craning my neck, but it was just enough to give me a headache more. So since then, I've lowered it, and it's a little higher than it was before. I think it's a pretty good height now. But yeah, it was definitely too high before. But at least it's adjustable now, you know? It was not adjustable before. It was always... Arguably, it was too low before. I remember this fight being a lot harder. Charging pulse cannon. Maybe I should have defended. Nice. Yeah, it's nice to have both computers, like, visible right in my peripheral. Again. I still have to reach over to the other mouse to control the second PC. But that's okay. I don't mind that. It's not a bad idea to get a hold of, like, controlling two separately. If I had a KVM, I would make more. I feel like I would make more accidents between thinking I was using one PC when I'm not using the other. So I don't mind reaching over. I sure hope I didn't wait too long to heal red. Okay. Big shot. Almost there, I think. Maybe. Enemy out of range? Did I do magic? Oh, no I didn't. Whoops. I was like, fuck you mean out of range? I guess how I struggled before was I forgot to put everyone in the back row. That probably was what I did wrong before. Square to remove the materia. Now we equip Cloud. Definitely want poison and healing.
Lamp oil, rope,
Bombs?
You want it?
It's yours, my friend.
As long as you have enough rubies.
Rubies. And steal materia, not to steal anything, but for the extra dexterity bonus. That's it. Okay. And just throw on this other materia just for stats and for leveling it up. Should be good. Why do you want to fight me? You're planning to follow Sephiroth so that you can find the Promised Land. What of it? You know Sephiroth is an ancient? It's a long story. Either way, I can't let you or Sephiroth get your hands on the Promised Land. I see, it seems we're destined not to be friends. This is so interesting. Cloud is very much more aware of everything than I feel like he was in the original. I don't feel like Cloud mentioned anything about the Promised Land or the world and the health crisis before. Like, that feels new that he's mentioning any of these terms before. I feel like it was sort of unexplained how he knew these things. So they... Well, you know what the problem is? With how the original game was translated, it was almost as if it was with an approach where, because of how much of the game takes place in Midgar, through only looking at the game scripts, you would have thought the game was almost over by the time you got to this part in translating Midgar. So there was so while translating it originally, there was no context or consideration for what's going on, or Cloud's not knowing who he is. There we go. That's enough for today. There he goes. Should I start equipping now, or should we get out of here and then equip? Okay, well, the important thing will just be, yeah, fine. Alright, let's book it. More of the important materia is going to be put on, well, we're going to give Red the, lightning materia. I guess so, at least. Unless I pick someone else that joins? I don't remember. I guess I'll plan for it otherwise. Oh good, Cloud's got a limit on deck too. What happened with Rufus? Couldn't finish him off. I got a feeling he'll be causing us trouble. Yeah, so it becomes a lot easier to translate this whole game once you have, like, the context of, like, what actually happens. I'm controlling air. Oh, right, they're heading out first. I'll go ahead. Damn, totally surrounded. If it was just me, maybe I could make it, but with you guys in tow, then you should run, just the two of you. I'm the one they're after, not you. That ain't happening. You only got captured because you were protecting Marlene. Now it's my turn to protect you. I'm tired of letting these Shinra bastards have their way. Thank you, Barrett. You're such a gentleman. You're making me blush. Ain't no one ever called me a gentleman before. Well then, if you two are done chatting, I think it's about time we devise a way out of this mess. Oh right, and he just cool as a cucumber. Reminds me of someone else I know. Did you say something? Not a thing, so what are we gonna do? Barrett. Tifa, where's Cloud? Everyone, over here. What's going on? What about Cloud? I'll explain in a minute, just hurry up. Yeah. This stupid bike Cloud rides. They just added this one to 14. Very tempting to get it. I've always liked its design more than the Advent Children one. Both of his bikes are cool though. But yeah, the one that's already been in 14 was the Advent Children bike. What did they call this? The Hardy Daytona. Called it the Hardy Daytona. What is wrong with that motto, Cloud? I do not remember him being that low poly on the bike before.
Get help.
Damn, Cloud.
Oh, he's in front of me.
Oh, okay, it's still working.
I think you need to turn that up a bit.
What, the volume of Get Help?
Yeah.
Maybe, because we do keep questioning whether or not we hear it. I definitely heard it that time.
So did I, but it's so quiet compared to Brenya.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Maybe turn Brenya down.
Yeah,
Silence.
turn that down all the way, and that please don't even silent. Get rid of it. Chuck it in the oven.
Chuck it in the oven.
In the hot, cold food, whatever. Jesus. God, I hate you. God, I hate you, Dama. Such a plague.
No, she doesn't need that on there. I'll just check what I'm working with here. 24. Okay, never mind. Tifa, whatever you're gonna do, wish you luck. Honestly, I'll let her handle healing. Because Cure is strong no matter what. So magnify, healing, and assess there. Yeah, Cloud's magic stat is so high because he has all this magic materia on him. So a magic stat of 40. Yeah, we're gonna really cook this boss. Now we have to reverse the formation. Then again, Cloud's gonna get swapped over. Yeah, we want everyone in the back except Tifa, because Tifa's gonna have to melee. But then again, she's gonna heal. She's not gonna do the bulk of damage. We'll play it safe for her. All right, slash, good to go. Oh man, this is still 30 FPS. Wow. But it is in widescreen, which is really fucking cool. Damn, this feels nice in widescreen. I don't even care about the frame rate. This is fine. There we go. I kind of hear the Luigi wheeze in the sound of the bikes crashing. It's really quiet, it's really faint, but I hear the Luigi wheeze when Miguel joins a call. Are you hearing it? Looking at the camera, are you hearing it? No? Okay. Maybe Jay doesn't hear it either. I can't unhear it, actually. This is awful. I hear bombs.
Sorry, I was watching Ninjago. Did I miss a bomb?
For a second.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay,
I was
now
commenting how the sound of the enemy bikes crashing and falling behind sounds like the Luigi wheeze.
The what?
The Luigi wheeze, the sound when Miguel joins a call.
Oh, that's Luigi. I did not know what that was.
Yeah, we told you. It's Luigi wheeze.
You know I have bad memory issues.
Yeah, Luigi.
Louise G.
It's just like in a really like... I don't even remember what the line is.
I think I remember you guys showing me a video. I don't remember what it was though. Like
I think it's just straight up from "That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario." He just for some reason also goes, he like has a very faint wheeze in that line. Like the voice actor did a wheeze and they just left the recording in of it. And then they also animated Luigi wheezing too.
Wild. I was crazy once.
You were wild once. Shit, wait. I did say crazy. I was like, why are we bringing up wild or crazy?
I was crazy once.
We'll play some Monster Hunter. I should heal. $286. There we go. I want to get some context on how powerful that magic spell is. Man, whatever. I'm pretty sure just that thunder is more damage than both Barret and Tifa's limit breaks could do. Go for the kill. Brute force it. Who gave him the last name? People that strife.
What is Sephiroth's last name?
Good question.
Alright, fine, I'll Google it. God, you keep playing your game.
Sorry.
I thought you would know. You have all the answers to Final Fantasy.
I'm trying to think of his mom's full name.
He has a
Because
mom?
otherwise Sephiroth is an alien. So he doesn't really have a last name.
He has a mom?
Yes, Genova. Sephiroth is still alive. I have to settle the score with him for everything he did back then. And doing that'll save the planet? I think so. Then I'll go with
Wait. What'd you say the mom was? What was her name?
you. Genova? That's not her human name. I can't remember her human name. I'm trying to read the dialogue. I'll get back to you on that.
Lucretia Crescent?
Yes. So there you go, Crescent.
So his... Okay.
However, he's also an alien, so I'll come too. There
So-
are things I need to find out. And the ancients? All sorts of things. Guess this is goodbye, City of Mako. So you could say Sephiroth Crescent, yeah. I never thought about that because he came from space. And he was an experiment otherwise. First time I've ever left Midgar. Really? Are you worried? A little bit. Well, no, a lot. But I've got you by my side, right, Mr. Mercenary? Guess we got a big journey ahead of us. Not a fan of traveling? I don't know, but I've got no home to go back to. Whether like being on the road, that's my only option now. Told Eric's mom to get somewhere safe, so Marlene should be alright too. I'm sure she'll be fine. She was always saying how she's fed up with Midgar. I guess it's just as well. I intend to return to my hometown, but until then, I see no reason not to accompany you. Okay. Alright then. Let's mosey. If we're gonna do this group, we have to have a leader. Ain't no one better at leading than me. Is that so? I mean, the only real choice is Cloud, right? Son of a... Alright, there's a village northeast of here called Calm. Anything happens, we'll meet up there. Can't have all 5 of us stroll through the fields, it's too exposed. Let's split into 2 groups. Yours for now. Wave spy. We can save on the world map. Okay, what questions do we have?
What? Oh, so he was made in space?
Where do we start? So the Keyblade War.
Oh my god.
No, his
Okay.
alien mom comes from space.
Oh, so he's got, wait, okay, so lesbian moms?
No, he's made in a lab.
So, walk with me. Okay, human lady, this fucking Lucretia, human lady, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Then how alien in picture?
The lady fucked Hojo, the scientist.
But that wouldn't make... So he's just, he's also just a guy, right?
Pretty superhuman.
What do you mean?
In the when you die, you return to the life stream. Sephiroth is immortal because he is not of the life stream. You can only die and return to the life stream if you were born on the planet. He was not born on the planet, he cannot go into the life stream.
But if he was
It
made
makes
in
him
a
an
lab,
alien.
was the lab in space?
No, because Genova, Genova, which he was part of.
Did he die in the womb? I'm trying to understand.
It's a lot we gotta walk through. And also, I have a headache.
Again?
No, I still do.
I thought you said you got over it.
I said it was calmed down. That's why I'm still taking it easy. You know, if I was doing much better, we would have done Invincible versus by now. So I still would have just been taking it easy.
Okay. Do you have ibuprofen?
Yeah,
Do you have water?
yeah,
Been drinking it?
yep.
Okay, then you're good.
I hope
Have
for
you-
the best and take it
Have
easy.
you eaten?
Yeah,
Okay.
but
So why the
yeah,
hell do you still have a headache?
because I've been talking and yapping for 2 hours straight. So, and that's why I've been trying to keep it low energy, just so I'm not pushing myself on that front. Or moving my head too much, which thankfully, at least with the monitor setup, that's an easy thing to do. But yeah, we'll take it easy now. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Well, I'm glad we were at least able to... It was my goal today to at least get out of Midgar, and we did that, so I'm glad and relaxed we were able to do that. We'll be back tomorrow for Invincible versus, and I could be casually labbing in Guilty Gear, but we'll do our lobby of Guilty Gear on Sunday. But we'll at least, I'll do my best to do Invincible versus tomorrow and just do ranked for like an hour or something. But yeah, that's the plan. Thanks everyone for watching. It was a good stream. We'll be back with more Final Fantasy soon. And until then, thank you for the support and thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.